What's going on, guys? I just been screwing around on the sim here. I just taking all sorts of trades, catching knives. I'm just messing around. I'm on the sim. I'm not supposed to take any trades in the evaluation account because it's passed, and they're just activating it. I have to get sent some things electronically to sign. I'm just messing around. I missed the good short at the beginning of the day. We're at the very top of the range. It's sort of a double top if you're a chart guy. It's sort of like a previous candle low, like wick test if you're a candle guy. It's top of the range if you're a risk reward guy. There's a lot of good criteria for the short here on big time frames. People were taking profit on Nvidia. It ripped from 300 to 400 overnight. Obviously, people are going to take profit on that. Now, does that make it a good swing short? No, but it was a really, really good short at the open. So I was doing stuff that I wouldn't normally do, like trying to catch knives in the middle of a candle on random setups. Like, I don't do this, and I didn't do it the past couple days on when it was live, technically live. But yeah, I've just been sitting here clicking buttons, and I thought, wow, maybe I'll actually make a video and try to give some value here. So these kinds of moves, you almost always get a sell off. Maybe it rips first, but people are going to take profit, and it is short term going to go down. Now, usually it's up that high and it rips that fast for a good reason, and you have long term holders or swing positions or big money that needs in. They want in. They're not going to chase this garbage up here, okay? They're going to wait for it to fall, and they're going to accumulate a position, and then they're going to slowly help to push it up over time or throughout the day. So I'm really just looking for a good long setup. Maybe we'll just take a trade here live because why not? I've taken a whole bunch already. I'm just clicking buttons, man. I'm just clicking buttons. I didn't get to click buttons the last couple days with the account. I was following my rules like a good boy, so now I get to click some buttons. So there's a setup 39 and 44. So I'm gonna try at 42. We'll see. See if we can get filled here.
Order submitted.
43.25. I feel like the next, like the 30 minutes gonna open and then dump into it, and then we'll kind of reverse. There's all sorts of good setups around here, but that could have been the top, man. That could have been the top of the range, and we head all the way back down. Like, I don't think we will, but excuse me, the risk reward is there. So let's see. The setup is right here in this area. So if we break that low, we might get a quick sweep. Pop, pop, pop. 7 points right into my thing, and then get filled and then take off. Trading is that easy. You just go long at the bottom and you short the top. Like, duh, obviously. I'm just trying to provide some value to my users, my viewers. I'm trying to have a good time myself. I'm trying to trade well. I'm trying to provide some value because I care about you guys so much that I forgot about you for 2 years or however long it was. But that's just how it goes sometimes. You gotta get over it, okay? 5 minute candle. Closed, opened. Excuse me there. Yeah, it's just gonna not fill us and then rip. This price action is so sick. It's so heavy and then it just doesn't move. I know this is 50 points. I know that sounds crazy, but oh man, it just feels like I've been sitting here forever, even though I've been clicking so many buttons. I think I was long like 3 here. Sold it into that. Was long, got stopped out. I'm just screwing around on the sim. I am just screwing around on the sim. Every time we try to make a new low, we rip. Boom, new low, rip. Boom, new low, bought up, rip. Boom, new low, and we're just doing it again, rip. I understand we're in a short-term downtrend, and the 5 minute 9 just kind of caught up, and we're dumping. But if we make this new low, I really think it's gonna rip. And if we make that low, we get filled. We're gonna head towards the top of the range. It's gonna be a 60 point trade. just like that. I wish it was live, but I honestly I don't care. I can't change any of it. See, like, shorts are getting nervous. They just start to cover as the longs are getting filled, and then it just rips off of arbitrary sort of levels. There's no setup right there. Like, there's nothing here. So it's just bouncing, shorts covering, people chasing, and then ultimately there will be one last stop run if we're going to head higher, where the last longs will get stopped out, people will get filled, and then shorts will cover, and then we'll just start to head up. I'm excited for the open of this 30. Maybe that will give us something. Or maybe not. So far, we've just got like a... What's that game on Price is Right? Yo-dee-do-dee-do. And he goes like heads up and then he just falls off the cliff. That's what this looks like right now. Yup. What else can we talk about? What have I been up to? Nobody cares about that. What has the market been up to? Let's look at that. Daily chart. So we broke out. Oh yeah, this is all my random trades on the sim. We broke out of this weekly consolidation. Nice run. And then a big pullback. And then an immediate rip back to highs. So we could consolidate for some more days, even into like June. Sort of cup and handle, whatever the hell it's called. I don't trade these chart patterns. And then head higher. Like I said in a previous video, I think we still got room to 15,000 here on NQ. I know it sounds crazy, but like once the institutional FOMO starts, shit goes crazy. When people like you and I like FOMO into stocks and like FOMO in with our one contract of NQ, nobody cares, okay? It doesn't actually move the market. But when you have hundreds of millions and billions, more so, worth of money trying to get in so they don't miss the move for their clients, that's what moves markets. So I'm just trying to be a part of that, really. And I just there's a nice that like there's nothing in the way really until that area. We've already broken out, so yeah, there it goes without us. So I would try it with a tighter stop.
Order canceled.
At this setup right here, 73. So if I go 75 with a tighter stop, once it fills,
Order submitted.
Excuse me, once it fills, I'll tighten the stop, if it fills. And then just send it back up to this range, top of this range up in here. It's bouncing off the higher time frame setups very slowly but surely. Okay, candle closed, 30's open. Let's watch. It's just gonna rip, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. If it rips without me, I'm not chasing. You buy it up here, your stop is 20 points. You'll get stopped out if it goes down to the actual setup. You're stupid if you chase NQ. Now, ES is molasses, so you could probably chase it a little bit, but right down into the beauty setup, rips 8 points. That'd be, what, $400 on ES? We might have to wait for another 5-minute candle. If we do, I'm just gonna, no matter what happens in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna call it here on the video, because I don't know if you guys like the long form or the short form or what. And like I said, I kind of just do what I want to do, but I want to also provide value. So I learned to trade, and I learned the nuances of trading from watching live action, like thought process, price action, execution, trade management, live. Like none of this recap shit of like, oh, I made $20,000 buying the bottom and like selling. It's like, bro, cool story, but I want to know like how you got in, your sizing, at what point in the candle you got in, like what you saw, like all that crap. That was important to me to actually learn, to be able to do it myself rather than just copy trading. So I'm trying to do that as well, and I find the longer form videos do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Order
There
filled.
it is. Nice. Watch, and now it'll just rip all the way down and stop me out. Yeah, so the longer form content did that well for me, so that's why I'm tempted to do it here. It's kind of like a live stream, except it's not live. I've just got too many other stuff going on, like work, like my remote job as well. I'm not gonna live stream in case I accidentally share some of that like sensitive information and all that. So let's see. Let's give us a. We got a fill. Now let's give us a rip. Let's do it. Let's see what ES did. Yeah, ES went right into the setup. We're gonna take off from here. There's no way I can be wrong, right? That's how trading works. There's no way I can be wrong. Look at that nice buy up. Now we just need pop, 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 pop. Just ruin all these shorts. These people that got short in here thinking like, oh, this is the top of the move and we're so smart and we're shorts. Let's see them get murked. We were up 50. I thought I saw 18 points. It might have only been 13. 13 points. You can see it right here, right? Now that's the actual P&L unrealized. Like I said, just I'm dicking around. I don't like this is the actual numbers that we'll see on live because I trade a full contract. Like a full mini. But I'm just messing around right now. I'm not selling it till at least 900. Like I'll just get stopped out. I don't take trades to get 5 points of profit with a 15-point stop. That's just asinine. That's just stupid. So we got the fill. It's trying to push. I want it to happen sooner than later. It can't just chill, right? It has to do this like face ripping like retard like green candle up to the teens. 910, 900, like okay, so that little dump got bought up. Let's do something totally sacrilegious and go in the 1 minute or 1 second. I'll show you what just happened there. There's a very quick dump. I saw that. And then it was immediately bought back up. These quick dumps are getting bought back up very, very quickly. And I don't have like a DOM that works here. What is it? Super DOM. What is this crap? It doesn't even like the point of a super DOM is to see all of the data, and it just doesn't work. So no, I don't care. You can change it, and you can see. Excuse me. You can see dollar profit, or you can see. I like to keep it on point profit. It's less triggering to me. If I'm up like $500 and I just want to be like, oh, let's take it. Okay, so there's another long setup here. We close the candle above the last one. Dip into that, and this should just rip. Let's just green dildo, like just. That's what I need to see right here. That's what I would like to see. I don't need to. It just makes the most sense. We've been consolidating. We need to rip the shorts. We need to just a quick move, and that might sell off, sure. But that's why I'm in this trade, is for this setup to hold in the first 30 seconds and then for it to just take off. The longer we chill here, the worse it is. The more consolidation dump we're likely to have. I could have taken it off there for 20 points, but I don't think I would have live. There's no short setup up until like 07, yeah? If we get a quick rip, yeah, 07, 09, yeah, that's the trade. Yep. Let's see here. So I'll sell it at like 04. Let's get a...
Order submitted.
Yeah, a little lower actually. Right here. Alright, let's see it. Let's see like a cascading short cover liquidation top of the range. But if we get to the top of the range again, we are liable to break out. But this is the easy money. This is the easy long here. Once we get into that top of the range, we could break out and then fail it and then come all the way back down. I'm not willing to to suffer through that. Look at this. I was just being a monkey. There was no, like, each minute I was taking another trade. Like, that's not systematic at all. Okay, new high, yeah, boom. We made a new high there, and then we just popped through it. Each 1 minute is making a new higher low. Not that I care about the 1 minute, but I see it on the 5 minute as the candle's forming. We're just staying up higher in these prices. We're dumping less. Closed over the 5 minute 9. Had a nice long setup over it. And just waiting, man. I don't like to edit these videos. It feels kind of cheap, you know? Not cheap. Well, like I said, I like to show the full action, the full thought process, the full price action, not just like, oh, this is what happened. It's like, no, there's emotions you got to manage. Like, oh, I was up 20 points and I should have sold it. And now you're getting antsy and you're like, okay, if it drops under 10 points, I'm going to sell it. Like, a lot of people still struggle with that. I don't. I just don't care. I'm so tuned into the stats that that is not my problem. Now, I still have problems trading. Like, if I revenge trade, that's how I blew up this first account. I'm on number 2 now for Bull Knox. But I still have those kinds of problems. But when I'm in the trade, don't care. Like, this is the trade. It's either going to work or not. And this is the math, the risk versus reward, that makes me profitable over time. So we're pushing. We're trying. We're really trying. She's really trying, boys. I just want that pop over the 900 level. I moved my order down 3 ticks. It's really not that much of a trading error. I am getting antsy. We're getting close to the target. I know that this could easily fail. We're starting to find liquidity in this area. Okay, so I want to see it. I want to see it right here, man. I keep moving this. I keep moving it down a couple points. Okay, let's just not touch it. Let's just hands on my bald head.
Order canceled.
There it is. And look at that. The original order would have also gotten filled. That was a pretty decent trade. I think I was down 600 and made up like 500. Not bad. Yeah. So 500 profit on that NQ. Now, if you just traded like a monkey the whole time, that's not as good. Even though you just made up a decent portion of the loss, but yep, there's another example of a live trade. Like I said, it's on the sim. It's all good, but just some thoughts. We could, like I said, push, find this liquidity above here, and then if we hold this, we're going to be right back up, and we're just going to just choo-choo train along all the way to 15K, 14K, whatever I said. 15K, yeah, we're almost at 14K. Consolidate for a day or two tomorrow, right? And then Memorial Day, we got a short week, and then continue it next week. That would be nice because I want to trade. I want to be a part of that breakout once we break out again, because now we've like unbroken out, right? Like we're just consolidated. Like we broke out, we had 2 nice days of just ripping, and now we're just chilling. So if we have like 1 more, 2 more, and I've got a live account and I'm able to ride this 14 to 15K move, that'd be really nice. But I'm not going to force it. It's out of my control. What time frame was that? It's all good. Hopefully that was useful. We actually did move into this liquidity, into the short setup around 20, but the logic was there. We were at the top of the range. I could have gotten another 10 points. 200 bucks? Yeah, 200 bucks in NQ. Anyways, thanks for watching. See ya. We'll see ya, I don't know, next week, or what's today, Thursday? Maybe tomorrow I'll do the same thing. Anyways, peace.